What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is Battlefield 3, and today I'm going to be talking about M16 horrors and stats and why they don't matter. But anyways, let's start off with the M16 horrors because it's the most interesting topic.
Whenever a recon player places
you know, the M16 is probably the best gun in the game, blah blah blah. It's not really all that overpowered or anything. It just kind of needs some more tweaking and some tender love to make it more balanced. But, you know, you can use that gun in a way different than all the other guns in Battlefield 3 and still be effective. You know, you can really just hold down that trigger and just kind of put up a wall of lead and then reload in basically an instant and put up another wall of lead. You know, that's how you can use the M16. It is what it is at its current state, but a lot of players have just flown to that type of style like moths to a flame or something. You know, it's just like that's the only gun that they use, the M16 or the AEK. You know, a lot of players stick to one gun, and I'm going to say why you shouldn't. But anyways, the reason behind this is something that is said at the end of this commentary, which hopefully I'll shut up and let you guys hear, because it made me laugh, because it is painfully true, as well as a couple of videos I watched from a big name YouTube pub star, for lack of a better term.
I got him.
Even though he plays competitive gaming, but you know, it is what it is. And in this game, it was Gunmaster. I'm not gonna name any names or anything, but you guys may know what I'm talking about. In this game, in Gunmaster, he got to the LSATs, which has 0 recoil, and it had a 3.4 scope, which I absolutely hate scopes, and you guys probably know this by now. Or you probably may have noticed I never use scopes, which is because I don't like scopes at all. But still. He's like, why would you use this setup? This gun's absolutely terrible. Look at this dancing recoil. It's all over the place. Why would you put this scope on this? Why can't we just, like, pick our own setups? It'd be so much better if we could, like, just put a holographic on there. It's like, really? Where's the challenge in that? Where's the adaption? Where's the gunmaster part of the game? Where's the master? You may be able to shoot a gun in a video game, which is simple as left click or right trigger R1. But can you actually master it? Can you adapt on the fly and get, you know, used to using different weapons that you might not be able to use proficiently or effectively, you know, ordinarily, I should say, you know? You know, this guy was clearly struggling, even though he's a great player. You know, you could really tell he was completely out of his element. One-trick pony. That's not something I want to be known as. You know, I want to use a bunch of different weapons. And really, that has made me a better player because of the fact that I am highly adaptable. I feel very comfortable if, you know, situation presents itself where I'm out of ammo, there's a recon kit. Yeah, sure, I'll pick up that M98B with a 12X because, you know what? Chances are I'll kill some guy in a minute or two and pick up his kit with that. Because really, I don't want that M98 with a 12X, but it's better than having no ammo and no support guy around. So you gotta be able to adapt. You really should. That should be a part of your game, and you will improve by simply challenging yourself to use setups that you wouldn't normally use. That's my thoughts. That's my PSA for the day. Anyways, I want to talk about stats and why they don't matter, but first let me get the common rebuttal out of the way, and that is usually, oh, well, they keep stats in real sports. Are you trying to say stats in sports don't actually matter? To which I say, you know, sports, professional sports are professional.
They are legit, I swear.
They're completely professional, from, you know, single A, you know, small town Cedar Rapids Colonels baseball. Oh no, you guys know where I live. To, you know, World Series baseball, Stanley Cup Finals, Daytona 500, Monaco GP, World Cup Soccer, Super Bowl, whatever, any huge sporting event from. It doesn't matter. You know, even college sports and high school sports are serious stuff. Although high school sports much less so. But, you know, that's why it's called professional. You know, there's that professionalism, which is being able to, you know, 100% focus on a certain thing.
So many guys
and dedication to that one, you know, item. You know, really, whatever. Whereas in, you know, when I'm playing Battlefield 3, I'm playing for fun. It's a video game. It is here for entertainment. It is to provide me with fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not going to play it. You know, it's that simple. I don't play it because, you know what, I got to win 10 games today, because if I don't, I'm less of a player because I didn't win my 10 today. No, there's a lot of players with stats overly concerned have built up some sort of concept of they have to play with the stats and everything, which is, kind of silly. A lot of them probably don't think like, you know, oh, I gotta protect my KD, I can't die here. But at the same time, they're a lot more cautious, and you can definitely tell it. You know, yeah, I don't like dying, but you know what? Dying is part of the game. It's going to happen. Just seeing this commentary, I'm going to die a lot, but whatever. I'll kill a lot more people too. It's all good. It's all good. Having fun. Had fun this game. So you know what? Who cares if we lost? Because it's still a good, fun game. But anyways, stats don't matter. Stats don't matter at all. This is not a professional sport. Even if you're a professional gamer, if you're playing in a public lobby, you're not playing professionally. So don't sling that. Oh, I'm a Game Battles pub star guy who totally destroys everything. You should see my MLG rankings. Because really, if you're in a public server, you're not a pro at that time. You're a gamer. You're just a regular Joe. Anyways, I think you guys get the point by now on that. But let's talk about each individual stat, or most of them at least, and why they don't matter. First off, kill-death ratio. Oh my god, this stat. I don't know why anyone puts anything into it, but I'm going to explain to you why you shouldn't put anything into it, if you do put anything into it, even for Team Deathmatch, because it's a useless stat. It means absolutely nothing. Okay, first of all, Conquest, dying is much less important than capturing flags and holding flags. It is definitely worth dying for your objective every single time. If dying is not a bad option very often, then does it really matter how often you die? Nope. Not at all. Yeah, again, no one likes dying, but at the same time, sometimes death is a good thing. You know, you embrace it. Enjoy it. But, you know, rush, the common, you know, defenses. Oh, well, at the end of the game, when tickets are getting low, you gotta play more conservative, and you gotta play more for your kill-death ratio, which I'll say, very often, having to play in that type of style can be prevented by not getting in that position to begin with, by being aggressive from the get-go, which is something that you don't often see rush teams do. You know, very often in rush, when the game is one-sided, it's because the attackers attack the snot out of the defenders right off the bat and caught them off guard and basically forced them to play from behind their MCOMs the entire game because of that initial first rush way back in the first set of MCOMs. So really, why that, you know, it's not even something that I'd even consider. You know, Team Deathmatch is the mode that's commonly associated with kill death. You know, spread is much more important. The guy who goes 50 and 10 has a spread of plus 40. He contributed 40 points to his team winning. Whereas the guy who goes, you know, 7 and 1 only did 6 points worth. At the same time, the 50 kill guy has a, you know, 5 KD, whereas the 7 kill guy has a 7 KD. Oh my god, 7 KD, that's amazing! You so pro, dog! But you did less, even though your KD was higher. So, I don't understand it. You know, KD is heavily slanted towards players not dying, which is very easy to do. You know, if I decided to kill half as many people as I do in a regular game, I'd probably die significantly less. I'd also have significantly less fun. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Don't worry about it at all. Score per minute used to mean something back in, you know, Bad Company 2 and earlier, when it is fairly consistent across the board in terms of your map and mode and, you know, what type of class you preferred to use. Whereas now, you know, if you play Team Deathmatch, if you play a lot of Rush compared to Conquest, or if you play, you know, Operation Metro and Grand Bazaar all of the time, it's going to buff your score per minute up considerably. You know, it's impossible to have a score per minute from a Metro or when you play nothing but, you know, Caspian Border and Oman and, you know, all of the large maps. It's not going to happen. If it does, it's because you're that much better than that other guy. You know, it's... Honestly, I don't think there's anyone out there who plays nothing but the very large maps in this game who has, like, a 1,500 score per minute. You know, you don't get to those type of levels by playing large maps. You know, there's players out there who have much better score per minutes than I do, but at the same time, get in the same game. And it's like, yeah, I'm probably better than you. Why am I winning and you're not? I mean, to put it bluntly. But accuracy, if you play a lot of support, it's going to screw you over because, honestly, my accuracy with most LMGs is in the single digits. The guns are built around inaccuracy. They are inaccurate as can be by design. So really, what's
Yeah,
the
there's a guy
matter?
prone at the end of that.
Just matters is,
alleyway.
did you kill the guy or did
From
you
A to
not?
B.
Do you have bullets
Machine
left to
gun
kill
guy.
another guy, or do you need to reload and hopefully not get
advised.
shot in the face? But anyways,
I am advised.
you know, there's just
Be advised,
win-loss
you have been
depends on
advised
your
that
how
you
good
should
your
be
team is. If
advised.
being team MVP didn't count as a loss, I would probably have like a 12 win-loss by now. I swear to God, every team I'm on that loses, it's not me. I swear, I tried, man. I tried, but you know, it's just silly. There's no stat that means anything. And then there's a whole host of other stats that tell you absolutely nothing behind that, such as, you know, accurate or headshot ratio, which I guess can mean something if you use, you know, heavy weapons. But
No luck with those. Yeah.
anyways, I think you guys get the point by now. I'm gonna shut up and let you guys enjoy this. So I bye.
Why don't I use the AEK more?
Because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Just freaking destroy people with it.
Because you got that X-Cal thing.
You
going
want to
on
put
where-
a beacon down there, young bud?
Yeah, it's in the building.
I think you'd be happiest with a rusty spork.
I do like me some eating utensils.
I'm here with you.
Oh god, grenade. You still alive?
Whoa!
Yeah, I'll try AK, I